Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Revenant, Jam, or Revenant trying to get in first, well before anyone else showed up. Bruce, welcome, everyone. I always forget, like, it starts so early now, and I kind of got thrown off by the time a little, so... Sorry, 1 second. Everyone's here, yeah. Like, 8 o'clock's a little different time. I just keep forgetting when it starts and everything, so... compared to the previous time, we started at 8:45 local time here. And doing some Commodore 64 tonight, because why not? We've been talking a lot about Commodore 64 in general, especially with Commodore being back in the with the things happening and everything, with the Commodore company bringing back the Commodore 64 first in the original format and then in the classic. So, or the C64C coming back here soon. And I don't know, I've had Commodore in mind lately because of that. So I kind of drug out my Commodore 128, been messing with that. And I just like, didn't really play that many Commodore games. So I decided to like, well, I can just start exploring some of the library. There's like 2,000 plus games on the system. So there's so many to pick from that figured, why not? 1 second. There's just so many games to explore and do everything on the system. I mean, there's so many to pick from. I know a lot of people grew up with it, but the Commodore 64 was just slightly before my time and everything. I kind of, started playing games with the NES, things like that, and onwards. But my brother had a Commodore 128 for a short while. I think he convinced my dad that he can use it for schoolwork and also for not just schoolwork, but then my dad could use it for his business, which ended up not happening. My brother played some games on it, and I think we got rid of it. It didn't stay very long. So there's some memories around that, but I know a lot of people grew up with the C64, did everything with it, and like that's how they cut their teeth on computers, right? So before my time a little bit. But we are using the Mister. I did put a big freaking big warning for the flashing lights on the side there because if anyone's familiar with C64, when it loads, often you'll get just really flashing bars on the side that can be pretty bad. So I just want to give people a heads up if they are sensitive to that. And that it is something that kind of can be a little triggering, I'm guessing, for some people. So now, fortunately, this is the OneLoad64 collection. You can find it online, which has like 2,000 plus games. They are all bundled together in a CRT format, which is not tube TV or computer monitor. It's just a way to auto load or quickly load, because normally you'd have to go into command line here and run programs from BASIC, like loading from cassette or floppy drive. But in this case, we have them as basically carts, so it lets us load the games really rapidly. And I will preamble and warn about the kind of bleeping nature of the C64. Like, it's got a great music chip with the sound chip or the SID chip, but it can be a little grating at times with the audio. So just be warned that we might get little bleeps and bloops. Kind of get a little bit grating can sometimes have bleeps and bloops, but even so, I'm actually cheating because I'm using a controller because we're on a Mistress. We can do whatever we want. We can just basically, if it wants to play nice, we can just basically select this to load a cart, and then we can select it from the very, very large selection here. Here's Take on Blues, welcome. For example, I'm going to see how the volume is right now. I can start here with just something simple like 1942. And I put a little screen filter on to make it look a little bit interesting. If it looks weird or bad, let me know. But I put it on like a old school PVM, basically. That it allows you to just make it look a little nicer, I guess. But let me know if it looks weird or bad. So, yeah, welcome. And there's going to be a lot of people here that are way more versed in the C64 than I am. Yeah, it's on if you zoom in a little bit, but it breaks it up a little bit. It basically just adds lines across. I don't think it's showing up very well on screen, but there's there. I didn't want to have a super aggressive one, but that's right. Sometimes you have to swap. There we go. I was going to play a little bit of 1942 because it's a well-known game, but there's so many games on here I have not played. If you guys have favorites that you want to play, let me know. Because I have not played much C64. There's 1 or 2 games I want to check out specifically that I have some memories of playing. But, I mean, there's like 2,000 games on the system, right? So, oops. And a lot of them are just brutal. Like that. And it's funny because, you go back to games of this era and you forget how difficult many of them are, mostly to make the games last longer, right? Or it is, that's how games were back then. They just... Some of them were just hard as nails. Boom. And game over. That's it. Like, I've already lost all my lives. I don't know if we're going to play this very long, but I just want to try something real quick that I know works, so... There. Did not want to stick on this particular game. But it's just like, I'm just going to kind of random pick one, because there's so many games on here, it's near ridiculous. This collection is just the OneLoad64. Same people behind Amiga Vision. So all these are just designed to just automatically run, you don't have to do anything. So, try Ball Blazer, why not? Ooh, Lucasfilm games. Like, again, the 8-bit era is a little bit before me, but so many people grew up or cut their teeth or whatever on the C64. That's such a, I think it's still one of the best-selling, if not the best-selling personal computer of all time, so... Lucasfilm. And then I have to switch the controller. Oh. I don't know what this does. And we're going to run into this a lot, I think. There's going to be a lot of games that I don't really know what to do to play. Because, like, you think back to this era, not everything was standardized yet. Using the keyboard, I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, I guess we're playing. There like a ball here we're trying to... Don't know what's going on. And it's just, they had to be pretty creative with what they could do with these. Okay, so, oh, you said... Oh, I see. So it's like basically a shuffle puck. Sort of. Like in 3D. I don't know where the ball is. So confused. Didn't think we started with a 3D game. Where are you? Oh. Guess he scored. There's so many games that are just like so rapid and short in their format, right? Oh, did I get it? Did something. You shall not pass. probably some method to this madness here, but... Did I lose? I think I lost. I just don't know how to get the ball. I think we're gonna run into this a lot of games tonight because, again, many of them are like purpose-built, and there's so many games that aren't like, I don't know, designed intuitively. That wasn't really a thing yet, right? It's, everyone was just doing their own thing, so if you guys have specific games you want to see on a C64, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna randomly pick stuff. Evening, Alan Stork, welcome. Oh, did I get the ball? Maybe? Mine! Yep, exactly. Like, they, you know what they were kind of going for, I guess, but... Where'd it go? I'm going to play something simpler after this. This is confusing. Oh, don't go ahead and go. Oh, Indiana Jones. Even Doppler? Alright, let's try it next. There's so many games, and that's always fun to me, is exploring a platform you haven't messed with too much. So all of a sudden you have like a treasure trove of games that, you know... Oh, come on. That could be ports of ones you know. Try that. Indiana Jones. It's basically every game ever here, I think. I bought a couple new ones, too, that we're gonna try later. Or is it not in here? Try and check. It's not that one. I'm just gonna use the navigating here. I think there's... These are the official ones. Do not have Indiana Jones on here as far as like a card. I thought it would be. But that's a bummer. Might be some games that they don't have. So what I think they do is they basically take the regular floppy games and compile them to run on here. Don't think so. I do have... I do... Oops, I gotta reset an attached cartridge. We can actually do... There we go. So we have Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, and the Golden Head 2000, Last Crusade. Which particular one of Indiana Jones are you thinking here? Because there's quite a few. Temple of Doom. We'll see if I can load this on the fly here, because I'm not very good with this here. Lost Kingdom. Oh, Temple of Doom. It's going to be load... oops. Where's the hell's the... There we go. Hey, alright. Look at that. Learning Commodore on the fly. Got the crack draw and everything. Yeah, that's where we get the flashing stuff, because it's loading it like it would be an actual floppy disk, right? That's why I put the flashing lights warning. Be aware. Yeah, the collection is pretty impressive, but I guess there's some games that aren't in there for, you know, whatever reason. Good question. I didn't play that much on the C64. I just have a few games that I have memories of, so not a ton. And there's one I want to try tonight specifically that I hope that works, and I'll give the backstory again a little bit here. Again, once this is done, like flashing and... Goodness. Yeah, apologize for the flashing screen here, but that's just kind of how it does when it's loaded. For those not familiar, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was supposed to just show that it was doing something. It's loading from floppy now, basically, at the speed it would be with like a fast load card, but otherwise it's using the... Oh my, snakes! Pretty impressive graphics, actually. whip the thug guards. Oh, jeez. Man, they just, like, whip him off the mountain, Indy. Probably not this one, then. That's pretty impressive. Whoop! Indy died. Oh. Oh, dang it. Probably not this one, then. I'm guessing. Whoops. Indy fell to his demise. So many bad guys. Oh. Alright, well, maybe that's not the one. So let's see. We have Lost Kingdom. Fate of Atlantis is later. Golden Head. Let's try Last Crusade, why not? Lost Kingdom? Okay. And again, I'm very much a noob here. What I'm doing is I'm loading any program found on drive number 8. So it finds it, says it's ready, and running it or executing it. Not rub. The CRT files, what they do, make it a lot easier because they just load it immediately. It's like a cartridge. Just C64 supported, so. Ooh, lore. Indiana Jones stumbled through the dense tangled web of jungle in search of a fabled artifact claimed to hold a enciphered history of a lost civilization. Indy fights mosquitoes, heat, and exhaustion. Indiana, equipped only with his whip, a walkie stick, a tattered map, and a hunch that arch-rival Ivar Rice is not far behind, pushes on. Suddenly shoving aside a bushy palm, he spies a castle. On any text or any map, it is a lost, uncharted, and forbidden kingdom. Indiana ventures forth, depending on his intuition, skill, and ability to solve the toughest problems to carry him through. If the artifact is truly here, it belongs to whoever enters this lost ancient kingdom and comes out alive. Not the, you know, the original people that put it there or anything. It's just Indy being a grave robber again. My. Oops. Ooh, nice walking animation. Jump or do anything? Please wait, loading. Player 1. The stage select and everything, man. Where is Indy? Oh, there he is. You do jump. Just kind of goes. Oh, apparently you can. Apparently you cannot grab that. Whoa! Bye, Indy. So confused. Can I grab these things or? Aha! I'm yellow now, and I'm. Oh my god, there's a bat there. I am extremely confused, and I think, like what you said earlier, is like you have to read the manual, because otherwise, I mean, what is going on here? It's just the games they didn't have, like, you know, standardized kind of like today. Like, it feels like Mario really revolutionized, not the first platformer, but it's like, here's the standard layout of a platformer game: just push to jump or run or whatever, and that's it. And if I fall too far, Okay. So I need to do the... Oh. You know, it made sense for designers, but it was kind of the Wild West of... Oh, there's the freaking bat again. Oh, oh geez, come on. This might have to be bats. Like, I don't even know what the objective is here. Oh, crap. Oh, Indy, silly goose, keeps falling down, dying. It's like designers were just like, you know, here's a tool set and just make a game, right? And they didn't necessarily have any guidance or like what to do. So they had just Wild West of game mechanics. You see that the whatever thing is doing the lifting and dropping is not handling that very well. Whoop. And he went too high on that. Okay, let's maybe be done with Indy. No shame on that particular game, but I like to find something that's like just plays regular. Just like fly down and see what we land on. Galaxy. Sure, why don't let's try it. Press F1. Feels like a Galaga joystick. Oh. I can go left, but not right. This is a problem. I think I maybe didn't do the controls right there. Oh, no! Don't come at me, bro. Oh. Bruce. Very. Increase speed. Lower... Oh, whatever the lure says in Futurama. Mangle it. So, I think we're going to happen a lot this year. If you guys are okay with it, we're going to be switching games quite a bit because there's actually Galaga. Let's try that. Because some games are just going to be like, eh. Press return. 1982 is an early port here. 1. Joystick, please. Okay, now I did the... There we go. Wow, they did not go all out on the graphics here. This is like Game Boy level. It's pretty cool, actually. It's this basic. It's got a style to itself. Actually easier. That's a grating sound, though. Oh, jeez. Coming in hot. Oh. I think the filter I put on now might be making it a little darker, so... Let me show here what I did. Let's see, the gamma correction may be on. Oh, let's... So I have Shadow Mask 1 on here. 2 to none. Well, you see the lines appearing here. If I do... Like, this is nothing. And then if I do this, it adds to the layers. You can probably see the difference there now. I kind of like to have in the stripes, but it does make it a little darker, but... Oh, nice. It actually paused before it started. Guess that's what you get from an official port, huh? Jeez, they are not... Like, the first stage wasn't too bad, but... There you go. I feel like also in the beginning, you know, developers weren't really sure... Oh, challenging stage. Oh, good. Weren't really quite sure how to use the system, right? It always happens with a new thing. They got to get familiar with the system. And some pretty cool games. We're going to check out one that's... There's a lot of modern games for C64 as well. I'm going to check out a couple tonight, I think. But... You know, this is really early, so 1982. This would have been... this would have been launch title, basically, then. the system came out in 1982, so it's like freaking Atari 2600 level here now. Burp. Yeah, they are not. This is quarter munching level difficulty here now. Oh, come back here, you jerk. Gotcha. That's an expandable system, right? There's the Sonic was released for it, but it uses the REU, which is like an expansion. I like that it pauses before it keeps going. Nope. You know, I don't think I have any loaded up tonight, honestly. What I mostly have is the OneLoad64 collection, and that's primarily games, all converted to CRT format. Maybe I'm wrong and it's sitting in there somewhere, and game over. Alright, well, fine. That's Galaga. Let's fly around randomly and see what we find. Nightmare. I think I have the box for this, actually. Let's check it out. Here we go. Get some music now. I have this for Atari ST, I think. I don't know what the box is, but yeah. Possibly. Let's check it out next here. Yeah, this is what we're after, C64. Space to start. A computer game presented by Activision, Cairo, conceived by two created, blah, blah, okay. 87. Even Joseph L. Yeah, we'll check the those U games there a second. Welcome, watchers of Illusion, to the Castle of Confusion. I am Tregar, the Dungeon Master. Your quest to seek knighthood begins here, so let us turn a page in time and see what lies within. Okay, can I... You get to the thing here again where, like, you don't really know what button to push. It needs to be in joystick port 2. How do you start the game? There we go. Ooh. I think I'm the guy, even in Booker Retro Games. I think I am the guy with the helmet here. I think this is about I'm controlling. Like a... Oh. Wow. Dang, it's a freaking full-fledged adventure game here. There was an eat there. Alchemy. Wow. That's a complicated game. There's a... Or take? Not alchemy. Take anvil. Take fat. Take food. Alright, I did it. I don't even know what this is, but... Okay, so remembers the command, so... Knapsack. Metamorph. Wow. This is like everything you can. Is that the rock, maybe? Alright, I took the rock. Now, can I ask the door Do not guide, I observe. Fine. Peasant meal. You waste your time. Such actions are fruitless. All right, well, this might be a too complicated game just to play on the fly, but it's clearly like an adventure game with the prompts. But the intro music was good. Well, let's check out the Iridium here. There we go. We got Iridium and Iridium Plus. Regular one. Ah, I see. I think I remember this one. We're in 86 here now, and once you get to the later areas, you can tell they kind of figure out how to take advantage of the system better, which is natural, of course. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. This is on NES too, isn't it? Very chaotic. Oh. Like that. Oops. Just, you know, especially in the beginning here, so many games that are, well, not even beginning, but, you know, there's a lot of pretty, you know, arcade games on. It's kind of like what the platform was conducive for, right? And, especially as, again, developers got familiar with it, and, dang, never good at it, but, and just, this really rings a bell, like, isn't this on NES too? I don't know quite the rules up here. Like we mentioned earlier, I think it's like you need a manual to figure out some of these games. Like a map that shows where I am. Land now? Where? Fire one game over. Wow, I got it in the high score. Okay, I don't think so. I mean, it had like, there are over like 2,000 games on the Commodore, so there's plenty of games that were, Eating Bananas EX, welcome. There were plenty of games that were unique to this platform, or at least were designed for this platform first, and then, later ported to other systems, or, you know, it was like anything else during this era where, going fast now. Bang. Last Starfighter. That seems familiar, yeah. But it was just, you know, they were experimenting a lot with, and again, I am not an expert on C64 at all, so as can be told by how I'm playing this game, not very well. It's like, you think back, like right now, I can switch to another game, right? I have 2,000 games at my disposal, but think back to this era, and, you know, you bought this game, or maybe you got it, you know, from the high 7 seas, and this is the one you had. This is the one you're playing. Dang, I don't know what this actually... Check Iridium Plus. Maybe that's better. Ooh. Got a plus on it. Pretty similar. Different levels, I think. Still the same obstacles. There's one game I want to see if it is on here specifically. Good lord, I'm terrible at it. I'll give you the story on it in a second here once I died last time, which will happen very quickly. I gotta learn levels here, which I do not. I'm gonna see if, yeah, so, a bit of a backstory here now. So I had a friend when I was in elementary that he was from Chile, and this was when I lived in Sweden. No, I was a kid in Sweden, obviously, but... And he had a Commodore 64 with the tape deck, and he had the game Superman. And every time I went over there, we always like, oh, I should play Superman, and it took so long to load it. It took so long to load it that I never got to see the game. It was always time for me to go home for dinner before it was done loading. And eventually, we didn't play anymore together, and then he ended up moving back to Chile, his family did. So I never got to play the Superman game. I don't think I ever have. So I know I was in C64. This is the cart, should load incredibly quickly. But I don't think the game was anything to like, yay, it's awesome. It's just, I never got to see it, so... Number of players, 1, game level, F7, start game. I don't know. It's like Pac-Man? Lasers? And grab people? I just zap myself. What do I do with these guys? So confused. So you're... Oh, it's dark side, I think. Oh no, his Omega Beam hit me. Oh, there's a score system there. His score's going up, I think. Well, I don't know that I missed out on much. There's probably some method to this madness here, but... Knock it off. Ah. Like, nothing says Superman like a mirror laser game. Ow. I think he's winning. Yep, Superman died. Whoa. Well, props for trying, I guess. What is this? Feels like a little bit of a... Again, someone had grand ideas here, but the question is how they executed it. This is odd. Maybe I didn't miss out on much, not ever being able to play that game. Oh no, Superman. The green blobs hit you. They're kryptonite or something. Can this thing come over here? Because I can't really hit it. Got trials out the wazoo. Come over here. You know, it's like there's always some like sort of design idea or something they were going for, right? But doesn't mean the game itself was actually good, but maybe we were just happy back then to play as your favorite superhero, and that's it. That was enough. I think I hit it there a couple times. In progress now. Couple more hits. Come over here, jerk. Come on. Alright, that did something. Did I win? Well, good. I get to come back to getting pummeled by Darkseid. Still don't know what lets me actually, Okay, that's probably not for Superman. So anyway, Super Zaxxon, huh? I'm curious. Zaxxon, of course, was ported to everything, I think. That was, what, 78 or something? Or what was the Superman movie, the first one? Yeah. I can't remember what exact year, but... Don't touch the thing. Oh, it went the wrong direction. I never was good at Zaxxon. Whoops. Probably shouldn't fly that low. I can't. Okay. Whew. I have to take a look and see pitfalls on here. I'm not sure if it was ported or not. I thought it was like a, well, there was less of a, like, brand, like, platform exclusives back then, I guess, in that sense. They were trying to get it on every system they could. Tunnel in. He moves so slow. Pew, pew, pew. I wonder why video games got the, you know, rumor or like the idea that all of them were like pew, pew, pew. It's kind of for a while they were. Yay, bonus. Huzzah. This is probably the furthest I got in Zaxxon like ever. Okay. Whee. Yeah. The Strike series, yeah, the, that's a Strike, Urban Strike, and Jungle Strike, right? Or in a particular order. Okay, I guess that's the end of the bonus area. Unceremoniously starts again. Nope. Wrong height. Game over. Let's look if it falls on here. Or if it is. It's just, again, I'm not so familiar with the system, right? So it sure is. Pitfall 2. That's Pitfall 1. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it's like, again, they like money, and a lot of the, they were trying to spread out on every platform they could, right? So. That's Pitfall. I'm going to die so bad. Whee! Oh. I think back, you know, now this is pretty rough. But oh, I was gonna wait. Oh, that it? I did. I think it was, you know, considered as like one of the. Oops. Ow. Oh. Not the Scorpions. One of the really good games on the Atari, right? So, kind of like one of the all-time classics on the system. I'm terrible at it, though. It's hard to stick with it long enough to actually, oh. To stick with it long enough to actually, but, you know, it's just memorization and... Can we make it past the crocodiles? Come on, Vine. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Oh. Oh, I don't really quite get a hang of the dismount there. It seems like it's pretty dismissive now to play a game like this. Oh, there we go. But, I got one more time to get past crocodiles, but after that I don't think we're going to make it. Because it's easy enough to dismiss it now, right? You don't have to keep, like, powering through, but this is the game you had. I mean, this would have been super fun to play back in the day, because at least it has some variety and cool set dressings and stuff. I'm getting a little further every time, right? That's the whole point, but I don't know how to get past the crocodiles. Like, slide off there. Yay! We made it past the crocodile. Oh, crap. The scorpions? A lot of logs. Oh, snakes. Oh, am I gonna make it? Okay, I looked like bees, but I guess it wasn't. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that a lot of these games were, you know, ported to every system. I'm thinking like there's probably like, you know, television had probably a lot of versions or made it past there. Alright, can become a crocodile expert now. Oh, come on. Fire! That's the thing, it's like the time period here where it's covered so broadly, right? Because games like, you know, back in the early days of this are pretty simple, or ports or whatever, but there's plenty of like unique experiences to be had on the C64. Also, not to mention, it probably was the premier like 16-bit platform in a lot of 8 bits. So That's Pitfall anyway. Pinball Wizard. Pinball game? Okay. How do you... Oh, I don't know how to do the paddles yet. There we go. Whoa! Boy, this is some janky, very basic pinball mechanics. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. Digital pinball. Oh. I applaud the effort anyway, but it's, yeah, very, very basic. Still, the idea is there. I do love me some video game pinball. The physics seem a little, off at times here. Love the paddles just on, off, on, off, on, off. Oh, getting a score. Yep. I think we could play for hours and hours and hours, and it would just be remotely a fraction of the 2,000 plus games we have on tap here. But I have a couple of new ones I'd like to try tonight as well, because, yeah, again, the games to be made commercially for C64 still, or more so lately, I suppose. Well, the ball doesn't, like, roll, it just bounces on every surface, see? It doesn't, like... There we go, that was close. Oh, that was close to the, like, roll thing I've had. Physics, what's that? There we go. Oh. Like, developers are kind of figuring out what they want to do, right? Or how they would do it, also. Nope, don't go down there. No ramps. It reminds me a little more about, I haven't, like, as a kid, I had, like, a little, pinball thing that you just put on the floor or whatever, and rubber band power and stuff like that. It reminds me a little bit like that. Let's do 5 speed. See how the speed is with max. Not that different from the lower speed. And that feels a little more... a little too much pinball. Funny, because I'm going to do all this, and then, you know... it's going to be someone's favorite game, and I'm just kind of glancing past it. Oh. But based on, you know, there was such a commercial success that there are so many games for it. An absurd amount of games. If you look at comparison to a lot of other platforms, I mean, having... and games of varying quality and size, obviously, but looking at... there's just so many. Okay. Oops, doing more stuff. Up in mall. Oh, the faster speed is actually better. Ball left. I noticed with digital pinball games, I'm terrible at them, but I still just very much enjoy them. I don't know why. Guess that's okay. Oh. Well. Let's do... Is there a port of... We also have Raid of Bungalow Bay. That I know. We'll try that. I think that's a pretty legendary... Yeah, Will Wright in the pre-SimCity fame here. Yeah, it's like a little open world game here. You can fly around and blow up stuff. This is before he made SimCity. I land here? No. That boat. That's my carrier. Coming in hot. You know, we talking about the Strike series? There you go. Basically the same game. Oh, can you welcome Matthew Robbins? Okay. How do you... You know how to drop the bombs? Z did something? No? Let's just shoots. Not B for bomb. Not like forward and anything. Oh. Oh, they spawned right here. Dirk's trying to figure out how to play the game. Yeah. It is. Z. I think that's broken now, because it's not producing any smoke more. Okay. No, it did. But yeah, it's definitely Z. Well. Find my carrier to reload, I guess. It's pretty impressive here. You got like open... Can I land? Yeah, space, okay. Alright, nice. Yeah, it is very strike game here. Off we go. Evening, Steve Caldwell there. Didn't say it so earlier. Appreciate everyone kind of giving me hints and tips and tricks or whatever. But, oh, hey. Oh, thank you. Slow down there. Not sure what else is doing, I guess. I know it's not the right spot to bomb. That's like 9 bombs there, so... Am I in the right buildings, at least? Reload. Off we go. We'll have to do the, it says like, damn. Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's up. Alright. It's not smoking anymore, though. Did I break it? Right? Okay. There we go. Whoa, flashing lights. Oh my goodness. That took a lot of bombs. This is funny though, because you don't think of Will Wright of this, but this is literally a strike game, you know. Yeah, I put the flashing lights warning below here too, because it is a flashing light game. Alright, off we go. Another factory. Incredible how much this is like strike games. Oh, jeez. Jet fighter. Where'd you go? Let me at him. Got him. Oh, another one. Jeez. I feel like you haven't taken too long, and then just all the aircraft came in, and I know what to do. But it's very flashing, yeah, so be warned. Yeah, it takes more than the entire bomb load out there to, Controls are still a little wonky, but... Yeah, you don't associate, Will Wright with this, so... Oh, don't attack my carrier, no cool. Where's the plane? Because that's just a shadow. It's the plane itself. Where's the plane? Really? Guess it was just black plane. I thought it was a shadow, huh? Alright, well. Take out the freaking airport so they can't take off? Maybe that's the thing that has to happen, too. God, this freaking... Alright, so you need, like, basically the whole bomb load out there. It's pretty engaging, actually. I mean, you can... I like that you can kind of, tackle the, objectives as you want. Reload. Will Wright is a very talented game designer, no doubt, so... I wonder if this is his first commercial game. If I remember right, I could be completely wrong on this, but I could have sworn that he looked at this game and saw the... Second? He looked at the little, you know, city stuff that he had underneath there, and that's what I think inspired him to make SimCity, or at least... Oh, it's flying jerks. Maybe you have to take out some parts of the airport first before you... Airplanes are... Oh, come on. Oh, jeez it. Oh, flying pretty slow now. My carrier. Oh, well, that's a problem. No kidding. I mean, health left either. No bombs. Leroy Jenkins. Take everyone with me. Well, that was a pretty engaging game, though. It's just, I like the fact you have an open mission structure, but, I mean, translating this directly into the desert game, or the strike games, I mean, that's exactly how strike games work, is that you get a helicopter, you fly around, and just kind of blow up stuff as you want it, so. There's one. Two. Now, some games are missing. I thought it was a port of R-Type, but I'm not sure exactly how it sorts it either, so. Master of Lamps. You can check that out. Maybe the dash is at the beginning here. Nope. It's a Master of Lamps. Master of the Lamps, I see. Activision, but an early logo here. Nice, kind of Arabian Nights kind of vibe going on here. Yeah, it's a really cool game. I'll give it that, no doubt. Fancy. Designed. Ooh, yeah. Good music. Seven trials. Let's see what this is about. And Mike Boy, welcome. They can request for C64 games. I was just kind of trying random things. Okay, so I see. Trippy. Oh. Piled wings, except carpet. Or Superman 64, if you're inclined. There we go, kicking up the music a notch here. Pretty fast down here. Alright, cool. Flawless victory. Oh, we have to... Teleporting, okay. Well, this is cool. I'm not sure what it does, but... Oh, genie. Oh, this is really trippy. Super trippy. Another flying carpet section. I see. And I failed the carpet, the color matching. Gotta do the flight again. Well, it's straightforward here now. Yeah, this is a later game, or 87, I think, or something like that. What was that? Alright, try this again here now. Moving. Oh. Alright, what color do you want? Red. Nope. Good question. Just keep looping like this? You have to match it, but there were some other parts of this game, right? So, trying to reset up the game. Because there were a couple other sections, too, besides the carpet, I think. Yeah, I gotta hit the note. It's really, tight timing there, too. Throne quest. Not a carpet. You always fly the carpet to your objective. Apparently. Whoa! Going a little harder this time. I don't feel like I'm hitting those rings, but whatever, the game thinks so. Maybe it's just close enough. Focusing here on my carpet ride. A little better than Superman 64. Thanks. I see. hit the note as it comes down too. How do I hit the note when it just... Oh. Alright. Did I pick up the note? And it just keeps going. Indeed. A little bit, yeah. Carpet. I see. How do I not get it to kill me? Because it just comes right down. I could teleport out of the way, I guess, with that movement. Evening Muxman, welcome. Yeah. Yes, please. Like we talked earlier, okay, I'll check out Aliens. Evening, Bruce Lee. See you later. Have a good one. There we go. So, yeah, that's weird. No color there. So. Yeah, this is challenging here, but we'll try out Aliens next time. I didn't remember there was an Aliens game on this, so let's see what color it's going to be. Like, I can't... Alright. We'll try Aliens. I'm just not very good at this one, I think. Ooh, Mario Brothers. That's the first one, yeah. Rat. Alien, Alien 8, Alien Rescue, Airwolf. Try that quick. Maybe there's no... Ooh, flash screen. We don't get the actual theme. I have not done Ultima, no. There it is. There we go. Got choplifter kind of game. Take it. I want to open this here now. Whoa. And that's... that's Airwolf dead. Yeah, I sure seemed like it. It was just like insta-death. Nope, nope, nope. What? I don't remember that being in there in the show. Freaking flying weird goblins. Can't hurt them. I assume they're insta-death. Pretty much. Wow. Yeah, I can imagine as a kid if you got this, if you were like into Airwolf. That's... Boy, that is brutal. On the first level. Just dead, no lives, nothing. It's interesting because you think that the material would kind of lend itself very well to a game. Leroy Jenkins. Okay, well, maybe Airwolf 2 is better. Let's try Airwolf 2. Surely it's better. 87, it's a little bit later. Oh, they walked over and... a shooter now. It's freaking Gradius. I don't remember this in the show. And the scrolling left, it feels so wrong. Literally Gradius. Oh. Yeah, they have the volcanoes and everything. That's amazing. So hard as nails, though. I can't dodge that at all. Ow. Jeez. Huh. Holy cow. Man. What is it with the with these games that are so bad here? Fort Apocalypse? Let's try that instead. It was nice to have this collection because, excuse me, it just, you know, being able to load the game so quickly like this is nice. Entering Vault? Okay. Get ready, pilots. Nice. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like you really gotta spend time on it. These. Yeah, this seems a little better. Like a little less crazy. On, I'm hitting you. A lot of missiles here. Whoa! Come back here. Oh, jeez. Wow. One hit. Oh. I did not mean to crash into the fuel. I like those little radar there too, so I can just see where the heck I'm going. Oh. Wow, one-hit kills. I don't get that luxury. Jeez. It's, yeah, they made them different back then. It's funny, because you think, like, a game that you're not familiar with, and yeah, you have to, like, just keep practicing to get good. Think how quickly I'm going from just playing to dying. Like, it's, like, basically zero warning dead. And it's just, games were in general like that back then, but it's just crazy still to... Nope! No! Missiles. One pile left. Get some fuel. Yeah, it was really... Oh, it actually goes around. Besides, the enemies are, like, persistent, so you make some progress here. He is... Okay, fair enough. Oh, they're respawning. Can you pick these guys up? Oh, 7 minutes, so you gotta rescue people. Oops. There are 5 men to rescue after I blew a couple up. Didn't see them. Lasers? Oh, okay. Check that out then. This isn't death. Oh, it just teleports you. Thought that would be instant. Oh! 4 men to rescue! I'm doing great at this. There. Having the most luck on the last life here. Land here. Seems like a trap. Alright. I mean, it rescues them. Let's see. Multi-load. There we go. Aliens, the computer game. Altered Beast. Ooh, there's some nice ones in here. Indiana Jones is enter. No. I know Impossible Mission is a good one too, but... Aliens, the computer game. Oh. That's a little screeching. Please stand by while loading. Man. Flashing screen. Or are these the multi-cart, like, is there multi-floppies, maybe? They had to make them into special carts. I don't know. Guessing. Yeah, I think it works for pretty much anything. I mean, it's just a huge collection of CRT files, right? As long as whatever you're playing on can support CRT files, you're good. It's a nice one because it has, well, virtually everything, it looks like. I mean, I think they're still hunting for some, but the fact that there's... Okay, There's like 2,000 plus games in here. It's a pretty nice bundle just to get. No. Enter mission status code or press return to continue. Sometime in the future, space. Silent and endless, the stars shine like the love of God. Against them drifts a tiny ship of technology. It is the Narcissus escape pod of the ill-fated starfighter Nostromo. Inside, Soul Survivor Warrant Officer Ripley has been drifting in hypersleep for 57 years. Conference room, Gateway Station. Ripley faces the Board of Inquiry. That's the whole story for the beginning here. Slam. We have to talk. They've lost contact with the colony. Whoa, nice. This is literally just like... I don't think... Awesome. Another bug hunt. Seems like it. Xenomorphs involved, yeah. The bug hunt. Bad bugs. I don't watch Aliens now again. Equipment identification in 0... Pistol. Flamethrower. Locator band. Smart gun. Okay. Well, it's nice. It just forces you to... Run, stop, restore. Oh wow, we gotta do the drop shipment too? Oh, I hope I don't have to do this myself here now, because we're gonna crash. But cool, it's like an action falls sequence, the game here, instead of just dropping you into like a side-scroller. Mark. Woohoo! What a great movie. True. Alien 3 is alright. Oh, I see. Okay. And lots of screen flashing. Apologize for that. That's a lot of screen flashing to have to focus on. Space Cowboys. Ugh. Yep, getting. I'm supposed to follow these? Good lord. I was a little bad there. Oh, good lord. That was abort? Wow. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly, and I thought I was doing alright, but... A restart? Man, brutal. At least this game tried to, you know, give me a chance before it just killed me, I suppose, compared to Airwolf. Mark. More flashing screen. Yeah, apparently. It was considerably harder. I thought I did pretty alright there, but some of those later ons there, I couldn't even get moving fast enough to do it. I guess if it's the same direction every time, you kind of learn how to get around it, I guess, but... Ah. Cool idea, but... Jeez. Difficult. It's here. Okay, there. Whew. Yeah, exactly. I think so. But like, I guess it's better to take a hit and then be able to match the last one. But it's hard one to do that. So, dang. I like to see what the rest of the game is here too. But I'm not sure I can get past this second section here. But just giving everyone epilepsy as we're playing, I suppose. Screen flashing. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna get something here by just staring straight into that blinking lights. Can't stop turning. Man. Okay, maybe we should do that then, because by golly. I don't think I'm going to get past that. Yep. Yeah, we'll try the other, the atmosphere processor, I guess, there. Flashy lights first. Thanks for the codes, because, yeah, I could be fighting that particular one forever, which makes sense, but it's, back to the music. Mission status code, so let's see. It's gonna have, dropship landing, atmosphere processor, 150, 6... No, hang on, let's see. 2727 each. Valid. Or is that the dropship? There we go. Let's rock. Who's firing? Orders hold fire. Okay. Oh. Creepy. Oh. Went red. Oh. Don't see anything on the motion tracker, so we're just walking around. Pulse rifle action going on. Okay. Maybe there's a pattern here. Oh, I see. Oh, jeez. I see. Whoa! That's horrifying. Okay, so I gotta go to the one. I see. Now I get it. That's Frost. He made it. Go to the red one. F4? 5. F7? Oh. Ah! Quite horrifying, actually. I just said to not fire their guns in here. Nope. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna touch you. I'll see you on the motion tracker. Oh. There's no ammo. Take that. Let's rock. I don't know, if I was playing this as a kid, I'd pretty, oh, sorry, I have to keep going to the right. Can't leave here, huh? Also, you have to get as many out as possible, I see. I just can't keep killing them and hoping for the best. Can I leave now? Can. Oh. Pretty intense. Oh. Alright, so... Dang it. Keep coming. It's everywhere, man. I wonder what someone who was playing this back in the day would think of Alien Isolation. It's like... I mean, it looks real. It's completely real by comparison, so... Yeah, Super, how's it going? Playing aliens on Commodore 64, and I'm getting, like, just casually murdered by said aliens. Ah! These alien bastards! Ah! Protect me alive. He must be really deep in here. Nope, exactly. There's a way out of here eventually, but the question is you gotta keep doing this to, to... I think we murdered or killed more aliens than there were in this colony in the first place, so... Okay. Keep walking randomly and it'll appear, or is it actually a spot they actually show up? Oh, I see. It's a static map, then it's always the same. Yeah, exactly. Especially, you know, you had seen the movie and everything. This would be pretty terrifying, honestly, considering. I mean, back then, it's like, okay, I bought this game or I got the game for birthday, Christmas, whatever it is. You're going to keep playing as much as you can, right? Oh, multiple ones. This is how we die, isn't it? I see, so you have to go into the nest. Nope. I don't think I can change transition screens while... I can. Go right here, then. Goes down here. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think we'd be very dead if not. Nope. Oh, cannot leave. Ah, I see. It would have helped to have this gun in the... Alright, trying to get... Pro here. I was able to walk away. Okay, so you can actually outwalk them then. Apparently not. Whoa, coming in quick here. The motion tracker is such a genius, like, suspense builder, right? I know, they used it in the first movie, but then Cameron was just really effective with it and kind of giving you fake outs and stuff like that. Aliens, this really is a good movie. Well, they're pretty far away. Going down to the left there, let's go. I don't want to double time it there, bro. On the left again. Randomly walking around now, kind of getting in the same... Leave? Nope. I wonder if it's the, if it's just like random, the direction and everything, or is it actually in the fixed spot every time? I know you said to the right in general, but... Something that was fun about in that game was playing, it might have been the first one, honestly, but we played LAN Party, and I just loved playing the Alien, because you can sit up on the ceiling and just hiss and stuff, and my friends were just freaking out, because I would just hide somewhere and just hiss constantly, and they were like, "Where are you?" And then, you know, psychological warfare. That was a fun game. Oh, there it is. So you just have to wait here then, or? Guess so. Oh, he's green, I see. Just gotta find the way with the other guys. Well, you got separated pretty hardcore here. Alright, the less guys we have run around, or not running around, but you know, less guys that need to be safe, that already are safe. The so we have to deal with, I guess. So yeah, they're really, really functional. So oh. I mean, nice when potentially only have one guy to deal with, so... I don't think many of these made it out in the movie, so, you know, for that it makes sense. Oh. Got two guys now. That's a problem. Oh, I guess he's safe now. Somehow. No. Ah! Oh, they're eating him. He's very dead. I can't shoot. Well, had a good run. At least we got one guy left. So it's more, you know, movie accurate that most of them make it out. Drake. Does not make it out, I think, so... Maybe it does. I don't remember now. Oh, he's gone. Oh. I have no idea where anyone is, right? So that's the problem. Just random chance. Flatline, so... At least I only have one guy to worry about now. Wandering the corridors endlessly. Yeah, once they're shooting, it locks a direction. So if I'm who's shooting now, it will just keep shooting that direction. So there's only one button here, so... Just out for a stroll in the atmospheric processor. Big facility. Just walking around. We need to get to the rougher looking area first, right? But... It died pretty easy, too, so that's pretty nice. I think that they say, like, you know, they, took the colonists, right, in the movie, and that's where the aliens came from, so they only have as many... There we go. There's only so many, aliens as there are colonists. Oh, hi! How's it going? To return. Sweet. Close it off. Oh, nice. You get to, like, actually... see which ones you have left. They cut the power? What do you mean they cut the power? How could you do that? They're animals. Oh. Oh, flamethrower. Oh. They just came and took the guy. Man, that's rough. Oh, jeez, this is gnarly. Last section was a lot easier. No pressure, guy. Ah. I think I actually can't be hurt by them, so that probably helps. A fuse there, for crying out loud. Ooh! How many are left here now? We got... That's more, feels more appropriate for that chaotic scene there where... Yeah, that fuse is ridiculous. Nope. Oh, jeez, they're so fast. Oh, he's still working there, but now he's dead. I see it's not a fuse, yeah. I'm gonna retry it now to understand a little bit better. I don't know what restore is on this keyboard. Ooh, that's a problem. I'm grabbing another soda while I listen to this awesome music. I'll be right back. Unfortunately not escape, so, but I'm not sure what that's bound to. Let's see what we have to jump on here. think I have that on this keyboard. I'm using like this super cheapo like plastic thing here. But the Mister has its own key bindings, I think, so. You can send Escape seems to pause it. It might be, but it's not starting again, so you could just reset it and go to that level, but yeah, that's a pretty cool game, actually. But I do want to try a different one. There's actually, I bought a couple of new games for Commodore 64. And there's one I want to try, actually. Yeah, I may have to get back to this game. Let's see, I think I put it in. Let's see, it's not here. Ooh. Biggest Quest. This is a newly crafted Commodore 64 game, which is going to show off it a lot better. What the C64 can do with people that know what they're doing. To be fair, this is a new game, right? Not developed back in the day. And we'll probably do another time where maybe we stream just new games, but in this point, I just wanted to mess around with the C64 in general, but... yeah, we're doing the easiest. Because, yeah. Those graphics. Two button controls. Yeah, that's a really good looking. One can jump up here too. Apple. Oh, there's Apple there. Whoa! Respawned. Pretty brutal here right away. I don't seem to be taking much damage though, which is nice. I've seen a lot of reference on this game being just really good. Ooh. Upgraded sword, yes please. And for it now. Damn. Steak, that's a little... I guess it was just a steak. Can I open this? I only have one key, okay. That's the thing, is like I talked earlier about how games have certain, like, expected controls for how you move. And this game has that. Like, it's moving as I expect the platformer to do. Very cool. The Metroidvania, we're getting powers. Am I the chosen one? Chosen? No, you are not. You just found the door to my temple. There must be an adventure to be lived. A quest to be fulfilled, right? There's no quest, my friend. But there's no way back either. So you might as well move on and call it a quest if you want. Get a key. I see this called out quite a bit for being just really good modern game. Can open a chest now. Broken pillars. Oh, I got a chainmail. Nice. Oh, there we go. E. I like that the shots go all the way. It's pretty nice. Can I open that? Oh, I can change weapon. Maybe it ran out. I see. Never mind. Whoops. I honestly like how little damage I take, because a lot of these games are, you know, I try to make modern games really difficult, and I get it, but at the same time, or modern retro games often can be just real difficult, but it's a good time. Great music, too. Oh my goodness. Dagger sponge. Ha. Nice. There's a lever. There's something. Maybe it did something in the previous room. This is a great use of the system. Some very NES-like design choices here. Yeah, that opened the door. Boy, it was nice having a better dagger. Now, that's a big one. Jeez. That's, Nope! Yeah, fortunately I don't take much damage, which again, I'm not going to complain too much about. Which just knocked it out. Oh. Well, I take almost literally no damage, so... Oh, I can stand on it. Well, yeah, these weapons aren't doing much. What's in here? Full armor. Monies! Well, I got me something, maybe. Well, there's anyone else to go here. Branching pathways and everything? Use it. Time limit too there, but... Okay, that's open now. Really wish I had a better weapon. There probably have been some, you know, improved ports. I know, for example, like thinking of Amiga, the Amiga just got a improved version of Outrun. The original version was atrocious, so it was nice to see things like that getting improvements. this is gonna end poorly. Ooh, bats. Where am I? Okay. Good. Monster portals. Can't get through. So... oh, it turns out the red one. And go down here. And I can not turn up the yellow. Skeletons. Got some puzzle stuff going on. Oh, you can see the green ladder there. Yeah. Lost my armor. Good lord. Getting a little rougher now. A little damage on a lot of these. I better just jump over. Use it. I'm gonna die here soon. I do wonder if it's a automatic all the way to the beginning or not, but we'll find out. Yep. What's the chef like respawning there? Oh, I have 2 lives, I think. Oh my. Yeah, it did go really fast. We're in PAL mode, I think, so it should be this lower. That's pretty brutal. Wow, it's just one life and over, huh? Wow. Ah, that's pig talk. So you just have to work until you beat the first area, huh? I guess it is, there's a score and everything, so... Oh, hard to avoid these guys. Alright, if I had a stronger weapon all the time, it would make a huge difference, but it runs out. We have a hurry here. My quest thing. Yeah, it's a little tough to avoid. Zero Jenkins. It's a chest up there. It's had like a helmet in it. I never checked the one up here. Ooh. Really strong sword, okay. Really should last longer though. Many swords. What's going on here? Even with that strong sword, man, they take a lot of hits. do that. That goblin person. I think a game like this would have come out back in the day. It would have been just, you know, beloved and revolutionary, basically. Just like that. Even with a strong... Yay, armor! Oh, man. Sorry about that. Oh, there goes my strong weapon. Even on easy difficulty, it's not super easy. Oh, it was nice having a strong weapon while it lasted. Everything takes a lot of hits. Let's look at this here now. Maybe it's better if you just jump over this guy, I guess, but... Go. We'll see if we get a little further on this one, but the items, none of the items last that long, I think, so. Bats, go away. Jeez. Guess I can exercise some avoidance. Nope, not this way. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna die here soon. I don't have enough health. Ow. A health potion, maybe? Yes, it was. Take that. This got me a little further. It's not so easy to avoid these jerks. But just for the key. Respawning enemies, the bane of every game's existence. Ah. We're going now. I have the key for down there, I think. Nope. Cannot open that. The bats really have to respawn. Yeah, we're not getting any further here now. Take damage from the enemies as they're... Oh boy. Are we gonna die here now? A little further. But yeah. Let's get it over with. Years of sorrow. Yeah, brutal. Anyway, that's a new game, so that's a nice one to see. Got us in the multi-load here. Because we have the Ultra Beast. House of Wiresharmer Grave, gonna sound like on this one. Cyberload. Cyberload. Now loading Ultra Beast. And I'm not sure which ones of these are actual commercial releases or ones that are homebrew compilation or packs or whatever later on. Ooh. Then again, this was ported to virtually everything, I think, so. Oh, I didn't say it. Oh, that's pretty rough. Thought the Genesis one was like, eh. Oh yeah, roid power. Oh. Like the Genesis version is actually not too difficult compared to this here. Can we have Ultra Beast? No, we have Ultra Beast at home. And it's like there was a big install base for the install of the C64, right? It was everywhere, so. Power. Got any of the power-ups yet? Oh, come back here, you freaking. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got roided now. Oh, yeah. Ow. Oh, come on. Can't hit the thing. What was that? How do you hit the thing? What is this? Can't do anything. Wow, there's probably a trick to it. Glitch Beast. Oops. I'm so witty. Yeah, it didn't do anything. It was just like, there's only one button, so unless I did something else there. But, alright, that was maybe not the best version of that game. So, we should go back to the regular list here and just randomly pick one. And stop. Galactic Gardener. Well, I'm intrigued now. I don't know what I was expecting, but, looks like a Galactic Gardener. Oh, hi. I can't do anything. Wow. Touch the... Oh, single touch and you die. You have teleport. I can take a look. Wow, you touch a single thing and you're back to square one. Destroy the humanoids. Oh. Wow, that was interesting game. Can't touch anything. Literally any touch of any kind, you're dead. What fever dream was this? Okay. Alright, let's check, let's see, Super Bread Box, let's see. Super... Nope. Yeah, this is amazing. Super Mario Brothers 64. Uh-huh. I don't think this is official. Just thinking. Well, I don't think this is quite official. Just call me crazy, but if I can get about Nintendo copyright mark on my Commodore 64 video here. That's not a secret here. I used to play this game so much. There's a family, my family used to hang out and go on vacation and everything, and the girl in that family I used to hang out with, she had a Nintendo, and we used to play this over and over and over and just see how far we'd get, and then, you know, take turns and stuff. The NES really is a great gaming machine. I mean, it's just such a smooth scrolling and everything. You want to see real Mario at home? You want with Guyana Sisters or Diana Sisters? Yeah, you just mentioned it, sorry. Should try that, because that is the most, like, hilarious non-Mario game ever made that is actually Mario. I'm a little sad that they're using the same, like, sound. It would be cool if it was more, SID-ified. Otherwise, it's, you know, it's Mario. Just plays rougher. This thing is like, you know, Nintendo had dedicated, like, sprite scrolling hardware and all that stuff. It was what it's made for. Now, is everything intact? Speed. On. Yep, intact. Cheat. Alright, well, it's Mario, so... Great... This looks a little better on the Amiga. This feels like in the house. I don't think Hillspeck has ever composed anything that's not good. Not amazing. I remember playing this on the Amiga, and just like the first time I saw it, it's like, oh, it's Mario. It's like, how did they not, like, even back then, remembering like this should not be allowed to exist, yet it did, so. Chris Hillspeck of Turrican fame later on. And I mean, the C64, like, sure it was marketed as like a general use computer, but I mean, it found its market pretty quickly in the gaming area, right? It was by far used by most for gaming, I would think. Oh no, it's up for jump. This is not Mario. This is legally distinct from Mario. Don't even think that. Not Mario. I don't know why you would make that assumption. I mean, clearly, totally different. Oops. They're sisters. They're not brothers, you know. I don't know. I believe Nintendo did sue them for this game, so... Totally different. I'm not sure, was Jill Jungle anything except easy? I believe Nintendo's lawyers disagreed. I think that Nintendo won in court on that one, too. I can't remember what they had to do, but they had to make some changes to the game. Oh, there we go. To say they took inspiration from is generous, so... Two lightning bolts. Whoops. What killed me there? Oh, timeout. Wow. Pretty brutal on the time limit then. Oh, it's 100 seconds. Jeez. You got time for this? I'm trying to think what I had running. You mean like platform game I had on every system? Like you mean the computers or the consoles or... Boy, they don't give you a lot of time at all. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it is very much like we have Mario at home, right? Yeah, it's 100 seconds on each one. Man. Platform game is then? I mean, Turrican wasn't on the Mac, but I don't think what platform game would have been. Nope, can't touch that. Alright, we'll let that. I'm really trying to think. Turrican? I don't think that was on the Mac, but I think there's a Turrican on here, but well, I didn't see it in there. Maybe it's in the multi... Turrican, yep. Turrican was ported to here. Turbo Outrun, too. We can check that out. I believe Turrican was coded for the C64 originally and then ported to other systems. Also Chris Hillspick. Such a good musician. Results back. Yeah, I thought I read recently that this was primarily launched on the C64 and then upgraded for later. I really do want to get my, we'll do some other time, but I'm messing with my real C64 to get it kind of for streaming duty. Probably should get one of those ultimate cards for it too, so I can load games, but yeah, this is 1990, so it's pretty late in the... Nice fade out. A little music during the gameplay. That's weird. I thought there would be. Like, music is, like, iconic in this game, so... It's actually easier than the Amiga version, because the Amiga version is, like, you have 0 iframes, so when you touch something, you take damage, like, an absurd amount right away, and you just die. This one seems like it's a little more forgiving on that front. Oops. Yeah, the SID chip is just so unique in its sound. Jeez, that thing is just wrecking me. Green clear. Whoops. No music at all. It's kind of weird. It loses a little bit of its luster. That amazing music, but I guess they didn't want to use it or use up the SID chip for that. Well, otherwise, I mean, the Turrican experience is here. Even got the beam thing. Still hard as nails, though. Let's check out Turrican 2 after this thing, because I'm curious on that one. On what that thing is. I've never gone on foreign Turrican, because just that hit situation where you just take endless amount of damage as soon as you touch something. If this would have had, like, iframes or just knockback and stuff like that, like, I touched that guy and took, like, all my health. I never understood the design choice around that. Let's take a look at Turrican 2. See there? UN Squadron. No, we're checking that out. 2 for story. Yeah, you gotta go where the install base is, right? And the C64 had just a massive install base, so it made sense to launch. That looks exactly like SDF1 from Macross. Right? It's extremely similar, if not the same. That's a little more inspired by Robotech. Even got a 1 up there. It's totally SDF1. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming there's better development tools anymore now than it used to be back then. Like I look at, for example, on the Amiga, there's the Scorpion engine, I think, that allows people to make platform games pretty simple, pretty quickly. Maybe not Scorpion, but something like that. Alright, well. I realized I didn't want to listen to all that intro here now. Load game. As I read somewhere, like, when you get into this time period now, games to stand out, we're expected to have, like, massive intros and stuff like that, and... This game has amazing music on the Amiga, so I'm curious to see how it sounds here, but... That was not Chris Olsbeck, interesting. Surprising. Can you imagine? I mean, tape loading takes forever, and I can only imagine on some of these later games that are really large how long it took to load them on tape. Like, remember that Superman game we played earlier? My friend had it on tape, and I never got to see the game. It took so long to load. My brother had the C128. I know there's some games that we tried that just, I mean, took so long to load. I know in the US, the C64 was much more used with the floppy drive, I think. At least from what I understand. Europe was the place for the tape loaders and everything. Because a lot of, like, really cheap games you could just find at a corner store. Different era. Likewise, no music. That is a little disappointing. I was hoping to hear this rendition here in... Otherwise, it's basically the same game, but... Working 2 on Amiga is just glorious. And yeah. Nice. I was curious how that works. I mean, I assume it does, because it's just audio signal, right? But it's just... It's such a slow option. I know the Apple II can do the same, but there's better options to load games, except for the novelty, right? Take so much damage. Probably need to do it on Amiga, is to play it with some of the cheats on. So I can just, like, get somewhere in this game. One game that is really good in Turkin is Mega Turkin on the Genesis or Master System. It's just a Mega Drive. It's a really good version. I mean, it's a fantastic one. The music is great. And, well, I wouldn't check out UN Squadron because I love the UN Squadron on Super Nintendo. Super hard, but I do love it. So I'm curious to see how this version is because it's based on the arcade. Okay, yeah. Well, Capcom about the same time. It's an arcade machine. There we go. We're late now. We're in 1990. You know. Yep, it's the same game. There's a cheat, I think, on the Super Nintendo you can do to get unlimited money and health and stuff like that, which makes the game a lot easier to survive. This is a difficult game otherwise. Daredevils. Yeah, that's right. Music from the game, huh? Yeah, store and everything. Huh. Oh, supports 2-player. Oh, wow, it's a little more basic than the Super Nintendo version. Super Nintendo version is just fantastic. It's got great music, great graphics, great gameplay. Difficult though, but this looks like this is 2-player support. Oh, I guess I used up my super weapon there all the time already. Oops. Little simpler. I make the first boss a little challenging with that's how it works, right? You fly on the ground, shoot the tanks down. That's how airplanes work. You can, in this game, your weapon can keep upgrading and upgrading and upgrading. It doesn't get much stronger, but there's a billion levels to upgrade for it, so... This is probably the most bare-bone version I have played of this game, anyway. It's really hard to see the bullets. I don't think I'm gonna survive this. I've not tried any of the last Ninja games. It was actually one that I forgot about. I put it on the listing even to play it. I don't think we're surviving this. The last Ninja games have just fantastic music. I always find them very difficult to control, but we can try it out. Alright. Yeah, that's true, Mike. It makes sense to use that kind of solution when you don't have to pay for that's a lot of interesting ones here. Street Fighter 2. Now, is that under here? I mean, it's under that, huh? Or was it under, yeah. I think so. Well, I guess Last Ninja. It is one of these. Cyberload. Yeah, that's just, if it is the game I think it is amazing music. So, yep, we gotta have the flashing loading screen here. So be warned, that's what it says, flashing lights warning. The whole C64 is kind of what it does. Looks mad. Last Ninja 2, yeah, I'm not sure if it's on, I mean, it's on C64. I can't remember, there's 3 of them, right, and they might all be on C64. I remember the port on Amiga is just kind of, basically the C64 just moved over, I think, so. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of for music. Oh, there it is. Ah, yes. Calisthenics. There's a lot of options to move around in this game, but I can never figure out which one is... So holding it and... There it is. Aha! I will moonwalk over you. I know what they're going for, but the perspective makes it a little challenging. I really should watch someone play this because I'm terrible at it, but I'd be curious to see how the game unfolds. What's that there? No, no, no. Honorable fighting here. I don't... Oh, that's right. Remember right, you have to do some weird precision platforming here, which is really difficult to do in this game. I remember watching someone playing this, or, like, trying to... And it's near impossible to beat this. Guess not. Maybe that was a different one. Come on, he's got, like, a weapon. Kick him. I don't know you, that's my purse. I take his weapon? Nope, I'm gonna teabag him though. Sweet, alright. Oh. Stop blocking me, you jerk. Yeah, I'm gonna check that one out. I just remember this one has such great music. Oh. Last ninja runs away. Run away! Ooh. Can I pick up something from him? No. There's something shiny in there, so... I remember this game is just pretty ambitious, right? Bird. E. Yeah, I don't know how to pick things up. Let's try ninja. No, I don't want... Okay. I want to save it. McDonald Land. There are so many games on the system. It's just ridiculous. Look at this. Omega Force 1. You can spend like months and months, if not years, just going through games here. Ninja. There's Ninja Commando too. You mad, bro? Approaching toward... Nice animations here. Wait, 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 wait. Alright, that's a little easier. Well, international or IK plus. Oh, jeez. I think he just once or 360 no scoped me right there. Holy cow. Okay, there they are. No, 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 no. Oh. Boy, it's, take a look. I'm not sure. You're just looking through different games to look interesting, because, yeah, that's kind of how you almost have to do it. All right. A little cheating is like, huh, honorable ninja. No. Thanks for that tip. That's really helping me to seal the deal here. Okay. Just laying there. Or is it... Oh, I'm going in circles, aren't I? I beat these guys. Oh. Posed with my victim there. You go in. I got the sword, too. I like all the animation frames, they're pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not sure where to go. It's an open world game. 64. Entrance in on the ceiling. You mean the screen or a different one? Oh, there we go. Whoa, okay. You just levitated up there. Oh! No, never mind. Cheese it! Oh, it's back. Karateka, huh? I must go, my people need me. Game over. Jeez, man, it is brutal. That was the life of the games back then, I guess. Let's see, what do you say? The Metal Warrior Ultra. Let's see. Metal Moons. Metal. I think so, unless it's one of the, Well, it doesn't look like it. Monty Python's Flying Circus. Moonwalker? Hi. Opening story. Now I can see if... So you said Metal Warrior Ultra. Let's check if it's in the, Oh my goodness. A lot of Metal Warriors here. Metal Gear. Metal Warrior. 1999. Don't see Metal Warrior Ultra, but there's a lot of Metal Warriors here. 4 Agents of 1999 game. Try the first one. Load. Oops. Load. Alright, get some fantastic shimmering here. And Ultra, so if there are commercial games that were released fairly recently, I wouldn't automatically have them because you have to buy them. So the Pig Quest I played earlier, I actually bought, so. Glorious. crack troll. Infinite lives. Okay, this is a turn to continue. Ooh. Man. Top 10 headbangers. That's good music. It's the year 2010. A young metal guitarist. Oh, let's see. That's great. This was late 90s then, huh? We got... I mean, sure, I have no idea what this game is, so... Sadok, guitarist of the war metal band Cyber Priest and a good friend of Ian, is shot when returning from a gig. Alright. I guess I skipped the story. Pistol. I mean, I'm gonna check out the house, I guess, but... Great music in this game. It keeps, I keep interrupting in the music, so... This house. I guess there's a whole series of these then, huh? Run around shooting everything on? Or something. Assault rifle. Forgot which button was this shit weapon. Great music though. And interrupt the music. Okay, can I do anything with this guy? There was controls in the beginning, of course I didn't read it, so... Wake up, shooting you! Yep, exactly. That makes a lot more sense, huh? Metal. Downtown. It's a lot of places to go in. It's a pretty complicated game, apparently. Guitar costs 20 credits. What? I got my owl. That's how you talk, apparently. There's spacebar, so I can go back and talk to the guy. Complicated game. Jeez, everyone's just running around shooting everyone. Guess life's pretty rough in the 2010s. Here. Oh, I didn't mean to push up. Goodness. Call it pretty soon. We've been going through quite a lot of games here, but there's like even, I mean, even scratch the surface. There are so many games on here. It's ridiculous. was a weakling. They tend to die early. See this book I'm reading? It's about the rise of Overman. He will triumph over the weaklings. I'm on the way of becoming an Overman. Alpha males. Okay. Literally alpha male. Yep. Do Metal Warrior 4. Oops. Star. Hello there. Good evening or good morning. Super RAM buffering. That's all right. We don't have it on right now, but it could turn on. No, this is a Mister, so there's no machine here right now. Just running on a Mister. Agents of Metal. So Mr. FPGA. Doing hardware emulation. It's just easier to do that for tonight. I have a C64 I kind of want to get rolling so we can actually stream on that too, but version 001. Good music though. Great. This is a retro production from a retro time. This is 23 years ago that someone made a game for a system that was at the time 20-ish years old. God. There is less time between the 2003 and the release of the Commodore 64 than there is from now to that 2003. So, it's, you know, this production is more retro than the C64 was when this was made. Whew. Music is amazing, though. Welcome to the Agents of Metal. I'm Blackhand, the current agency commander. I heard you passed the agent training very fast. So now we got to think of your agent codename to finalize your initiation. Not again. Pardon? Never mind, I'll think of one. Enter agent codename. Good, now I suggest you go meet some other agents here at the HQ. And you're ready to come to the mission room on the right past the elevator for your first mission, or if you'd like to ask me anything, just go ahead. Okay, how do I don't know how to get in here. You can control with WS or... God, it's got WASD controls. That's true. Yeah, that's not the things of me. You'd think that up would be to open a door, but the music's good at least. Well. Oh. Oh, there you go. Just gotta push up in the button, I think. Right. Oh, loading. That was just to the right and past the elevator, right? Mission. Oh, I did it somehow. Can't ask as much of your agents. Yeah, there we go, I think. Loading. The Scepter has been using a new tactic, recruiting gang members. Okay. It's a pretty complex game here. Use the force pull when necessary. Comms. Armory. Light pad. Well, he does have just glorious rock and roll hair, so... Oops. Armory then. Not here, apparently. It shows you really what the system is capable of. It's like, you know, it's got fucking 1 megahertz computer or CPU in there and everything. Clinic, armory. Give me my stuff, man. I millimeter, tranquilized drug gun, and a riot. And a gep gun. Baton, yeah, this is complicated. I should have listened to what they said what to do now. Alright, that's really cool, but I'm gonna play one super simple game of some kind and we'll call it for tonight. So I'm gonna find a random original C64 game here. Grid Trap, sure. I have no idea what that is, but looks like 83. Try something simple, and then we'll call it, I think. Okay. I think it's like a puzzle thing. I know why there's like... Oh. I see, you can only go to the ones you haven't taken yet, so now I'm stuck. I don't know why there's a head thing. Huh. Apparently you have to be a little more... Oh, you can... Nice, you can shift the sections around. Yeah, it's a little confusing how to do this, but here, come over here. Not sure what happens when the boot finds us, but... Which I guess is lost lives. A confusing game. It booted me, literally. Strategy. And again, I'm not entirely sure... Like, what's the deal with the head and the... You can also circle around the screen, it helps. You should be strategizing and leaving some things for yourself, I guess. Huh. We just have to clear the board. Oh, I guess that was it. Music is slightly repetitive. Extremely repetitive, actually. None of these games were there on the simplistic puzzle games. With a boot. Yay. Alright, that might be enough for that. It's so repetitive. Oh my goodness. So many games. I can't think of one that just has a good background music. Chip's Challenge. Base HQ. That was ported to everything too, but yeah. That might be enough for now. Just it's a lot of bleeping and blooping, as it were. But yeah, it's I mean, I just scratched the surface. Even then, let's play on tape. I remember playing Chase AQ in the arcade, and then on I think it's ported to almost every system. Yeah, boy, they're nice. Muxman, if I didn't say hi earlier. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like I appreciate all the suggestions because I really just played so few of the games myself. I think my brother had California games on his C128, so I played that. Did diving, I remember doing that. It's probably the only memory I have really of that era because I didn't play that many games. And also Down Luxe Playground, played that. And beyond that, there was no games that I played. I was too young or whatever. Then my neighbor got an Amiga 500 eventually, and that's where I got most of my Commodore exposure. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I knew a ton of people that, you know, used the C64 like every day, grew up with it, whatever. It was extremely popular across Europe and here too. So it's a system that's fun to explore because there's so many games, and then you don't really know what you're gonna find. You know, it's like back in the day. I'm curious about the people that did use the C64. Was the Sailing the High Seas was as popular as it was on Amiga? I assume there was a lot of like maybe less people buying real games. I also know in the UK, for example, there's a lot of just, you know, with cassette tapes and everything to get like, you know, cheap versions of the games, like little micro games, if it were, besides these big commercial ones. So, yeah, endless amounts to explore in this system, and there's still games coming out. Like so, Pig Quest, this looks pretty awesome. If you're better at it than I am, but yeah, we'll stream the C64 again. I'm gonna get the real one I have, getting it going so we can stream with that. The Mister makes it pretty convenient, so I'll do that sometimes too. But Anyway, appreciate everyone hanging out, and I'll see everyone next week. Pretty soon here, I'm leaving the country for a couple of weeks, so I'm missing a few streams then, but I'll let everyone know when that comes around. So, but for now, I'll see everyone next week, and have a good night. Have a bleepy, bloopy good week, if not else. So, all right. Good night, everyone. See you later.